Hello people, Analyzation Skull here, once again bringing you another Destiny video. This time we are doing King's Fall Hard Mode Totems, and I am just going to be running through this pretty semi-quickly, giving you a little bit of tips and tricks, effective strategies and key points on what to do and when not to do it, as always, and just helping out in little various areas here and there if you did not know of the most effective strategies for completion of this section of the raid. Now, first of all, you're going to want to establish positions. 3 people on the left, 3 people on the right. 2 people are going to have to stay center to clear out the first wave of acolytes that are going to be already spawned in, waiting for you to start the actual event. And the event doesn't actually get triggered or start until one person grabs the orb or shoots around an area that wakes up an acolyte or triggers their response mechanism that activates the fight or the encounter. And what you're going to want to do is have 2 people in the middle, preferably a hunter, have a tether, and someone else who can just deal damage and clear them out quickly, because they are some of the most powerful enemies you're going to be encountering during this battle, so you're going to want to be aware of what they can do, and if they're not cleared out quickly and efficiently, then they become quite a consistent problem that can cause an immediate death and an immediate wipe if you're not clearing them out very quickly. So you're going to want to have people in the middle who are capable of wiping them out efficiently first. Then what you're going to want to do is have the 2 other people that are available on the left and the right side respectively head down to the left and down to the right, grabbing the auras, preferably simultaneously. It is possible to get totems done with an off-balance timer or with the 2 people out of synchronization, but you're going to want them to be synchronized so that the runners have a better idea of when they need to come down from the center to grab the aura, and the people who are leaving the aura have a better idea of how much time they have left to get to the middle, and so that everybody is just on a continuous pace. It's always better to be synchronized. Everybody is at a synchronized pace so that enemies can be dealt with effectively, and it's just standard procedure. Once you grab the aura, you're going to want to go down, have somebody else inside the aura with you. That is a big one. A big key point to be aware of in this situation is that once you go down and you take the aura with you, the person who is going to be taking the aura from you when it is your turn to leave and go back to the center to get rid of your Death Singer's power, that person is going to want to be inside the aura when the timer reaches 0. Preferably, you're going to want to announce when you have 5 seconds left with the aura. This not only lets the person who's supposed to be taking the aura from you know that they need to get in position for the acquisition of that aura immediately, but it also lets them know that knights are going to be spawning soon, and it lets the center people know how much time they have left roughly to get back down to get in position to take the aura from the next person available. So announcing when there is 5 seconds left for the aura to dissipate does help everyone in the long run. Second of all, just another point to bring up here is that knights are going to spawn up top, obviously, and it is always good to establish a person in your sequence of people who are passing the aura back and forth. It's always good to establish a designated person to take out this knight, whether it be the person who is leaving from the aura, or the person who is coming to get the aura, or the person, either one of those two, to take out the knight. The reason for establishing this, the reason why this is important, is because the person, 2 people focusing on the knight, or 2 people ignoring the knight, are both bad things that, or just ineffective strategies that can lead to negative consequences. You want to have one person focusing on the knight who's supposed to take it out, and one person focusing on adds. This is important because Thrall can run from the center at any moment, and this becomes even more of a challenge later during totems because there are harrowed knights and multiple knights that are hitting down left and right sides, which the middle people have to worry about. Thrall will be coming down to kill you rather quickly if they do get a chance to pile up upon you. which is why you want to have one person focusing on these thrall and one person who can take out the knight. This is why you want to have a designated person for that, so that you don't have two people aiming at the top for the knight and a bunch of thrall that could effectively kill you or your partner, who are both aiming for the knight and causing a wipe for the entire team, which is a very heavy negative impact, I would say, which is why you don't want that. You want to have somebody focusing on the thrall. Another thing is that when you come middle, always, 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 there will be a wizard that's going to spawn. No matter what turn you're on, there's a wizard that's going to spawn each time the aura is passed from one person to the next. So if you're coming up middle, you're going to want to kill that wizard on either the left or right side. It could go either or. If you let wizards pile up and you let them live and you haven't taken them out by the time it's your turn to run back down, they can cause wipes very effectively. The same thing goes for the Harrowed Knights. You want them to be dealt with efficiently because they're going to be spawning massively during later rounds, and they're going to head down left or right side. And people on the left and right sides on the totems are going to have even more of an issue dealing with these knights that the middle people were negligent about and didn't have time to kill, or didn't attempt to kill effectively. If you're just flat out ignoring them, they're gonna have, the people on the totems are gonna have even more of a tough time dealing with the whole situation if they have to deal with thrall, the knight up top that spawns for them, and Harrowed Knights coming left or right. Now, not to say that it's not impossible to complete totems this way. A person who fucked up and missed the knight can always just announce that they missed it left or right side, and you want to eliminate that and take care of that. Anyways, just a few little effective tips and tricks here. That's pretty much all I have for regarding totems. It's a fairly simple task. You just have to have very good synchronization and team effort and awareness of what's happening around you above all else. This is Analyzation Skull. I'll see you all in the next one.